the newsiest item therein, that comment from Mr. McCabe. What else did we learn from the acting director of the FBI today?
The hearing just concluded. I can tell you that we heard in an exchange with Senator Marco Rubio, with the acting director, the Republican from Florida, asking Mr. McCabe if the firing of Director Comey had any impact on the ongoing investigation at the Bureau, to which Mr. McCabe responded, quote unquote, "There has been no effort to impede our investigation to date," end quote. But there is no question that the biggest point of difference between this administration and Mr. McCabe came during that exchange that you just played, David, in which he replied to Senator Heinrich that there has not been any type of dissent among the rank and file members of the FBI with Director Comey. That is a big point of difference between the administration, which has argued for several days now that that was part of the reason that led to the firing by President Trump to Mr. Comey. Now, I can also tell you that NBC News exclusively interviewing President Trump, the headlines crossing on the Bloomberg as we speak, in which President Trump says that it was his decision and his decision alone to ultimately fire Director Comey. Now, the sources that I'm talking with say that they would like to have, the White House would like to name some replacement over the next couple of days in order to bring this to some sort of conclusion. Democrats are still very much arguing, David, for there to be an appointment of a special prosecutor. We haven't heard any Republicans so far call for that. But I asked Senator Ron Wyden, a Democrat on the committee, during in between sessions during this hearing, if he had confidence in the acting director. Take a listen to what he had to say.
I'm not too big on sweeping generalizations. I guess it's a quaint idea. I think facts sort of matter. I asked him that question. Would he reject any of these alleged updates, such as the president talked about in his letter? He said he would.
Now, earlier today, I interviewed Senator Bob Casey, a Democrat from Pennsylvania. He also declined to say whether or not he has confidence in the acting director to fulfill out the ongoing investigation. So it has clearly become a point of contention as to whether or not Democrats think that Mr. McCabe is suitable for the job.
Elsewhere on Capitol Hill, Kevin, Mark Warner and Richard Burr, the chairman and the ranking member of the Senate Intelligence Committee, are talking to reporters. They just had a meeting with the Deputy Attorney General, Ron Rosenstein. What did they have to say? Both of them saying, as I heard before the show, that there is no interest on their part in moving the investigation away from the Senate Intelligence Committee. Reiterating what you were saying there, we don't see that movement yet on Capitol Hill.
We don't see that moving right now. Also next week, the former FBI Director James Comey is set to meet with the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee, led by those two officials, by those two senators, Senator Burr and Senator Warner, respectively. But that's going to be a closed-door meeting. And I got to tell you that there is growing pressure from Democrats to make that meeting public.